Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be explaining and ranking all the primary shotguns in Final Forces from the worst to best in my opinion. This will not include conversions on other non-shotguns or secondaries. Also I will not be including the USAS since that is not a finished product yet. Please let me know in the comments if I got something wrong or missed something, thanks. At last place is, well, the KSG-12. This is the rank 1 shotgun. It has a max damage range of 32 studs and a minimum damage range of 90 studs. Its max damage is 32 and its minimum damage is 17. This allows it to have a 4 pellet kill at CQC, which well isn't too bad, and the 14 round shoot that this gun has makes it a very forgiving gun. But the main drawback of this gun is the spread. Don't expect to be one-shotting your enemies at close to medium range if you can't hit your pellets. There are just way better shotguns out there like the Remington 870, which you'll unlock in a couple ranks. Next is the E-gun. You can unlock this gun at rank 87. This gun is more or less a joke and is really not meant to be taken seriously. It has a max damage range of 75 studs and a minimum damage range of 125 studs. It does 9 damage falling off to 6 damage. It also has a very quick 2800 RPM 5 round burst, which can be increased to 3000 RPM with the crowd control attachment. And the reason why this is ranked higher than the KSG is that it has a 2 times headshot multi and a 1.7 times torso multi. Combine this with the insane burst, you can actually take out people very quickly. Of course people would just put this at the bottom, but I actually think if your aim is good enough, this gun can actually perform very well. The downside is that it only has a 25 round magazine by standard, but you can increase that with some conversions, but they will have their own trade-offs. Next up is the AA-12. You unlock this at rank 112. Now you might be very surprised about this, but to be honest, statistically the AA-12 is not very good. It just doesn't take a lot of skill to use and well it can be countered quite easily. It has a damage range of 50 studs to 100 studs. There's 28 damage to 19 damage. It does have a 1.40 times headshot multi, but that doesn't make any difference. The reason why I put it down so low in this list is that it has an 8 round magazine by default, which isn't very good for a 300 RPM auto shotgun. The spread is also absolutely horrendous. In the recent update, they nerfed the AA-12 again by reducing the handling you get with the 20 round drum, which really was only the few attractive things about this gun. Now, with the 20 round drum, it feels like you're moving around with a sniper. Next is the DBV-12. It is a rank 24 unlock. It has a damage range of 50 studs to 140 studs and it does 29 damage to 17 damage. Has a magazine size of 10 rounds and a fire rate of 250 RPM. Statistically, this gun is actually not bad. In the field, it is actually much more flexible than I thought, but the Schneiger 12 is just a better alternative overall, just because of its stats. This gun suffers from poor range and spread, as well as not so great handling, although I think it has the fastest reload in its class. The next gun is the Stevens DB, which is unlocked at rank 81. It has one of the tightest spread in the shotgun class alongside the Dt11. It has a 75 stud max damage range to a 145 stud minimum damage range and does 36 damage to 19 minimum, which allows it to kill with just 3 pellets. This gun has a firing mode called Burst, which allows it to shoot both barrels at once. It really is only effective at medium to long range engagements. In CQC, just use semi to utilize the 3 pellet kill. This may seem like a strange decision to put the Stevens this far down, but it is a very situational gun, and the extremely low 2 shell capacity just doesn't appeal to me. This is still like my second highest shotgun in terms of kills somehow. Now in the top 5 and starting off is the Schneiger 12, unlocked at rank 63. This gun has a maximum damage range of 60 studs to 130 studs minimum damage range. It can deal 27 max damage down to 17 minimum damage. It has a magazine size of 8 rounds and 350 RPM. This is one of the best shotguns out there. You can be lazy and use it, or you can sweat and use it to its maximum potential. It also has an infinite amount of conversions, ranging from SMG conversions to a budget 50 BMG conversion. All this good does have some bad though, and is that this gun has one of the slowest reload in the shotgun class. Still a good pick though for Bazaar Sweats. In number 4 is the Spaz 12 unlocked at rank 120. In my opinion, you can also put the Schneiger in this position, but there are some benefits the Spaz has that the Schneiger doesn't. To start, this gun has a damage range of 48 studs to 125 studs and does 30 max damage to 18 minimum damage. Not the most impressive, but this is a semi-automatic shotgun. Also, it has an 8 round tube with 200 RPM. Unlike the Schneiger 12, you can cancel the reload in this gun and still shoot, which is a really useful feature to have. It has a tighter spread than the Schneiger and more controllable recoil. It also has a much faster reload. Now number 3 is the Remington 870, unlocked at rank 11. This is probably the most balanced shotgun in the game right now. It is neither too fast or too slow and has very respectable damage. This gun has a max damage range of 50 studs to 130 studs. Does 33 max damage going down to 18 minimum damage. Has a 6 round tube and 100 RPM. The spread isn't too bad and the fire rate is, well, average. But this is what makes it so good, because it's just one of those jack of all trade guns. It is also one of my favorite shotguns and like one of my highest kill shotguns. At number 2 is the KS-23M, unlocked at rank 56. Fun fact, the barrel from this gun is manufactured from a 33mm anti-aircraft cannon. This means that this shoots a 6.27 gauge shell, which is the largest shell ever created for a shotgun. This has a 60 stud max damage range to a 170 stud minimum damage range. It does 37 damage to 19 damage, allowing it to 3 pellet kill. It only has the 3 round tube because of the massive shell size and 65 RPM. This gun is known for the really far one hit kill range, which still kinda stands even after the nerf. The wrong reload and slow handling does balance things out. This gun does have access to a long barrel, which increases velocity and tightens the spread. Overall, this is a good shotgun, but requires more skill than other shotguns due to the slow fire rate and tight spread requiring decent aim. And now at number 1 is the Dt11 Pro, unlocked at rank 133. This gun has a 45 stud to 200 stud damage range and does 38 max damage down to 17 damage. It has 2 shells, but they have 9 pellets each and a very high 300 RPM. Also, it has the fastest velocity out of all the shotguns. The Dt11 is the only over-under shotgun in the game currently and is actually used in competitions in real life. In this game, the gun has excellent handling as well as reload speed. You put on combat barrel or short barrel, it actually increases the reload speed, allowing you to make more aggressive plays. It also has a fairly tight spread, allowing you to kill your opponents in medium range with ease. The one downside of this gun is that it really does require skill and trigger discipline to use this gun, or else it is not as full potential. But if you think you can handle it, then this is one hell of a shotgun to annoy people with.